But that was fine. No, honestly, that was fine. That was a totally fine use of that. Soldier, you silly boy. Soldier tried to use his ulti and then he got bopped. Oh, dear. Like, why is he using his Genji ult? What is he doing? Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the channel and welcome back to OverAnalzyed, our glorious Overwatch coaching series. And today, we are going to look at the brand new D.Va. This is the D.Va with the 3-second booster buff. This is frankly redonkulous. So what we're going to do, guys, is, well, remember, if you want to send a video clip in for consideration to appear on the show, then follow the instructions that are on the screen. Essentially, just go to unitlost.com/overanalyzed and you'll be able to submit. It's beautiful. It's a form. We're living in the future now. It is incredible. All right, then, let's do this, because what we're going to look at here is, this is crucial. This is D.Va's booster speed mechanic. Now, if we just play this video, you guys, what I want you to notice is this, right? It is now a 3-second cooldown. Watch, that's not booster. That's actually micro missiles. I've drew the arrow to. Okay, booster. Look, notice it's 3 seconds, right? It is now 3. Hello. It is not. Hello there as well. Hello. It is now 3 and not. That's a 5. I've tried to draw a 5 and I have failed. So I will try again. It's a 5. There we go. It's not that anymore. It's a 3. All right, let's pause this bad boy because I want to read the email. Because this is what the email says. It says, why I want coaching. Hey, Sty, I've been watching you now for about roughly 1.5 years. And I'm hardstuck gold player who sees room for improvement. I feel that my mechanical skill is pretty good. However, my game sense is pretty bad. I have been maining D.Va this season since her boosters got their nerf, must mean buff. I have come to you for advice to win more games, to know what to do in situations, and overall just be a better player. Throughout this game, I feel as though I played some big part of capturing the points and keeping the team alive. At the end of the game, I end up with blah, 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 and I'm not going to spoil it. Okay, all right then. Well, let's take a look at this, because this is the sort of thing that really interests me when it comes to OverAnalzyed. It's players that get stuck, because there's always a reason why you're stuck, and normally it's something we can fix. Normally it's a bad habit. That's the way I like to look at it, because everybody has these habits. I have habits. You know, I've got a terrible habit of constantly jumping, which I should never do, because when you jump, you're such an easy target to get hit. You should always crouch or, you know, rapidly AD, not just jump, because you... Anyway, that's my problem, and I need to solve that. Right then, let's take a look at D.Va. So one thing I want you to kind of think straight away with D.Va is, with the booster buff, you can now rapidly go from offensive to defensive. You can peel much more effectively. You can be on the front line, then be on the back line. You can dive deep, then get the hell out, right? So, very basic stuff here. We're just looking to eat the fire strike when that comes through. If they've got a Reinhardt, they do, we eat it. This is cool. All right, so at the moment, this is fine. We're just basically helping Reinhardt with our defense matrix. We're effectively supplementing his barrier, and I don't mind this. And we're firing micro missiles in. We're just putting pressure on their Reinhardt. Yeah, all this is cool, right? This is fine. I'm loving it. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Where the hell has our Reinhardt gone? If you're a Reinhardt player, do not do this, right? Oh, my God. But now we've got a decision to make as the D.Va. So look at what's he doing here. So he's gone. He's gone in. He's gone in. He does not care. He's gone in. We need to go in with him, right? Because think of it this way. We can get back out with D.Va. Do they have anything that can stop us? Probably not, unless their Reinhardt maybe charges us or something. So we should have gone forward there with Defense Matrix to assist him, to try and allow him to disengage. He's killed their Lucio, which is okay, but if we lose our main tank here, this is not great, because, well, Lucio's going to get back really fast from their spawn, because, you know, newsflash, their spawn is literally there, and he's Lucio. He's super quick. Our Reinhardt is going to be more difficult for him to get back.
Genji in the back.
Yeah, okay. So the problem now is we've got to be really defensive here. We never quite caught that fire strike, but that's kind of okay, because we are just sort of sitting on the front line. So here, this is making the best of a bad situation. So I'm fine with this. What I don't want you to do here is to just dive in, because that would be catastrophically bad. Try not to get tunnel vision on the front line too much. Remember that you have to protect your back line here as well.
Time to read my APM.
No. Okay, that's very risky. So let me just explain why that is very, very risky. We don't know where our Reinhardt is. Our front line here is broken. Our Reinhardt is mental and he killed himself. So we're the only tank. Now, he should be coming any moment now, effectively. But for you to push forward there is very risky, because what happens if that Reinhardt potentially charged you? What happens if they just literally burnt you down? Or the rest of their team just rush into your team because there's no tanks, there's nobody to absorb the damage. Because D.Va is a tank. Yes, she might be very fast. She might be this, you know, a lot of people refer to her as like, oh, she's like a dive assassin tank, or she's just a dive tank, or whatever. It's true, yeah, but she's got defense matrix and it absorbs a lot of damage. And look at her health. It's 600 combined health and armor. That is a lot. She can tank a lot of damage. So be very, like, careful. See, look how Reinhardt's gone in again. We need to help this guy. Yeah, we need to, that's right. We need to keep him. So you kind of have changed a little bit there, I guess, but then it was an easier situation to apply the defense matrix to him.
Routing power to forward shield.
I got part of your power.
Okay. Let's see what happens here, because this is when we yeah. Okay, that's fine. I do like that. Right now, I'm not too sure if that was a reaction just because you heard the ult line. And maybe you thought for some reason you were getting barraged, but applying defense matrix to your Pharah is critical. That's what I would like to say is it's not a high skill maneuver, but high skill players will do this more often because she's very vulnerable when she does that. Defense matrix on her means that she's going to not take a lot of incoming damage. So I do like that you did swap to do that straight away. And I'm hoping that's something that you do. All right.
This will restore you.
So one of the big decisions we're going to have to make here is, okay. So here, okay. This is good because I like this, because it's the first time you've sort of shown me you're going to use D.Va's mobility. Because remember, like I drew this on the screen at the start. It is 3 seconds now. You know this. Everybody knows this now. This means you can get in, you can get out. It is so powerful now. I can't explain to you how powerful this is, right? The only issue with D.Va, you've got to be really aware if the enemy starts shutting you down. So if they've got like Zarya and Mei and they just destroy you, or, you know, you're constantly getting poked by the soldier, or you're just not really effective in what you're doing, then you do need to swap. The thing is, though, D.Va can be a lot more dynamic now because, yeah, if they have a Mei, well, Mei's been nerfed, so she's not really going to freeze you as fast, so you can boost away probably before she gets you. So it's like it's a little bit of a grey area now. Anyway, I like this because you're poking a little bit. We're going to get our ulti. We can get back in. We can get back out. Right then, the question is, what do we do with the ulti? So let's just see. If you use it straight away, I'm not going to be too happy because look at the kill feed. We've killed their D.Va mech. This is a win for us. Our Reinhardt, we need to protect him. Like, so this is what we need to protect this guy. We really need to protect him. Like, letting him go around here and doing this. If he dies, this is their win condition, right? That's an arrow, but a really poorly drawn arrow. That's their win condition, is killing our Reinhardt because he's mental. And he is feeding his brains out. Okay. All right, so okay. Okay, we don't like this bomb. We really, really don't like this bomb. So the first reason I don't like this bomb is we've got a kill already in the kill feed. This has got Earth Shatter, almost definitely got Earth Shatter. It's going to shatter straight through the team, right? So that's number one reason I don't like it. Number two, we've just threw it straight at them. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here. The kill feed might be about to get lit up, and it's like, oh my god, what an awesome D.Va bomb. I've killed the entire enemy team. But you've got to look at it in terms of value. So essentially, what you should have done is threw the D.Va bomb into the air, directly into the air, or just loop it over the top of them. There are a lot of different ways you can do this. In terms of like D.Va tech, when you use the boosters, you can like boost into the ground, then flick up. You can boost and flick up into the air. There's a lot of different things you can do with this. But just throwing it straight forward is not great because you want players to have to be able to react and go, oh my god, where's the bomb? Where's the it's behind me, because they'll panic and it'll cause confusion. But remember what I've just said. I think this Reinhardt's got Earth Shatter, so I'm really worried, and I think he's just going to shatter us, and us throwing the D.Va bomb straight up into the air would have been a defense against the shatter. This comes back to the brain of Overwatch, but this is just simply through playing tons of games, right? So let's see what happens. Okay, so he's not using Earth Shatter, which is the right move if he's got it, which I think he has. Or at least he should have. Because the rest of his team was dead. But just watch the kill feed as this goes through, right? So we should have gone forward and protect the Reinhardt. Okay. He's still in really deep. We get a kill from our Pharah. Okay, this is fine. Then we throw our bomb in. We shouldn't have done this. Like, I've explained why, but you essentially, you should just have done nothing. Wait to see what happens. If we are going to get Earth Shattered, fair enough, we can use it defensively. Even if we get taken down, we can then just use the bomb straight away. Whatever. But we've thrown it in. We don't need it, right? We get another kill there, Farah, but we wouldn't have known that because, well, we've thrown the bomb now. But we just didn't need this bomb. It gets a kill, but it doesn't matter because at this point, if they've lost their support line, there's no way they can attack us. All right, so we push forward to the front line. We're trying to take a bit of heat off Reinhardt, which we do need to do more of. Nice sort of... I mean, the concept of peel... We should have had that. All right, let's not worry about peel at the moment because we... Okay. So, what's happening here? A couple of key things are happening. So, our Reinhardt's fed his brains out, but also... ultimates are starting to come online. Now, this isn't typically something I talk about, especially when it's a gold rated game, but you do have to be aware of when ultimates might be available and what you need to look at in terms of, you know, what heroes can I counter. So obviously we've got Soldier using his ulti now. So, you know, we kind of want defense matrix on him if we can. Now, he might not be able to do that because he might be in the middle of his team. In that case, we need to look at applying defense matrix to targets on our team that could potentially die. And this cable for my headset is so bloody big, it keeps falling off. Doing my head in, right? So let's just see what happens here. So Soldier using his ulti with defense matrix. Yeah, it's pretty rough now, it's feeling. All right. So at this point, we're very much losing the fight. So we do disengage, and I do like that. But remember, it's not necessarily bad. Like on King's Row, it's not necessarily bad if you go onto the point to try and keep it alive. The play here, though, is to get the team together, then try and get in. I mean, you can touch the point. Probably not anymore, but you could have touched the point. So I'm going to say this is a bit of a misplay. So just bear with me here, right, guys? Bear with me. Because you might be thinking, well, Sty, what the hell? We're just going to go in there and die. Their whole enemy team is on the point. We're going to die anyway. Because they're just going to push us like crazy. And there is no way we're going to be able to stop this. Our team, our spawns now are split. So we've got some teams spawning, some members spawning back in the actual final spawn. And we've got Moira, you, and Reinhardt. But we could have kept this point alive, right? If we got onto the point, maybe Reinhardt gets in there. Maybe our Ryan's got his Earth Shatter as well. Again, you're not looking at the score screen enough. This is like a pet peeve I have. Look at the score screen as much as possible. If you guys watch any high-level player play, obviously you can see this on Twitch. If you just pick any high-level player, normally most of the highest viewed streams will be high-level players for Overwatch. You will see that they are constantly bringing up the score screen because they want to know what heroes are on the enemy team. They want to know what heroes are on their team. They want to know what the ultimate levels are on their players. They just are constantly, they want to know who's dead and who's alive. They're constantly checking it, but it just refreshes your memory. So, yeah. Now, the other option now is because we're together and we're ready to go again. We can try and keep them at this choke point, which is a nice choke point to keep them at. The only worry I've got is because our team is so spread, it's a bit of a worry. The good news is the enemy team are not getting very aggressive. So this again, in fact, this does highlight like the difference between the ranks. So this is kind of me applying my experience from the ranks that I play at. The enemy team would not have stayed all by the payload there. They would have pushed forward and tried to like really pressure us and just take us out. In this example, they haven't because it's a gold game. So this has actually worked in our favor because it means that we might be able to choke them up here. Because in terms of defensive positions on King's Row streets, this is really good. If we can keep them choked up here, really, really good. The next choke we've got is past the bookshop, sort of round the corner. And then the final choke is the actual payload, the checkpoint. But you kind of expect to lose this phase. As bad as that sounds, you kind of do. So... yeah. All right. Anyway, whatever. Always expect to win, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I say. So we've got a nice kill there of Junkrat. Okay, cool. We've got Barrage ready. So what do we do with Barrage? If she's going to use this, we want to put Defense Matrix on her. And if you do that, I'll be super happy. All right. Kind of. We almost did it. So watch this. She's spamming so this is like one of those really simple things where it's like, oh my god, they're spamming the emote, like the emote for I've got my ulti. They're gonna use their ulti, right? 100%. It's a mad Pharaoh. She's going in. So what do we do here? First thing we do is we do that. Now this is putting defense matrix on cooldown, which isn't actually the play. They don't know we're up here, right? If they were firing at us, then sure, use defense matrix down there on the soldier, but they're not. Now watch what happens here. Defense matrix is off. It's on cooldown. Farah goes in. Now, it's only a second, right? It's really fast defense matrix coming back up. But there's a window of opportunity here. And we were still a little bit delayed. Now, this might be a little bit nitpicky. But this goes back to the whole concept of we need to get rid of bad habits and we need to get good habits. And a good habit is always defense matrixing for as much as possible on a Farah when she's using her ultimate. And we kind of didn't, right? Did it matter? Well, we've won the fight, but Farah's dead. Could we have kept her alive? We could have maybe defense matrixed her, then flew into the fight. Remember, your diva, you've got a massive ton of health. And what's happening here, like, this doesn't matter. This is just a cleanup, right? Their team are dead. Most of them died to Farah. Your team push forward and kill them. What we've got to really worry about now is getting too aggressive. So their Zen has put Discord Orb on us. We don't like Discord Orb because one thing with Diva is if we get demeched, we're just literally useless as a hero. I mean, there's some very niche examples where poking at long range, yeah, it might be worth it, but it's never worth it. When you don't have your mech, you're bad. And there's one thing with King's Row, there's only one point where you can kill yourself, and that is, that sounds really bad advice, but it's at the end of the map, right? You jump down towards where the Omnics live. Yeah. Apart from that, you have to just feed into the enemy team or die on the payload. Always die on the payload. Okay, so we're pretty close here. I don't mind this. Good pressure on the Reinhardt. Okay. Right, we've got to bomb this. We've absolutely got to bomb this. They've got super aggressive. They're investing ultimates into this. We need to bomb. Yes, yes. Cool, cool. I'm taking a drink, man, because I love it. I love it when I see that because the thought process there is so simple. It's like, look, just look at what's happening here, right? Look at what happens. They're getting aggressive. They're Reinhardt. This magical earth shatter, which is not used all game. We know he's got it. He's definitely got it. He's going to use it. We're putting pressure onto him. Now, the only sort of thing you could say here is maybe you're it's a little bit risky where you are. But I'd say also it's probably good positioning as well. Because we're towards the side here. So I think this is fine. We're putting good pressure on him. And there we go. Here it comes. And look at the delay. The delay. There's no delay, really. We go for this straight away, and I like that. And, of course, they've invested the Lucio beat. So, very simple. Earth Shatter comes through. Beat comes through. We throw the bomb. Because it's a defensive ultimate. Because there is this concept with Diva with defensive and offensive Diva bombs. Everybody's seen the what was it? Poco bombs from Overwatch League. Oh, my God. He's threw the bomb, and he's killed 5 of the enemy team. It's such a great bomb. Yeah, they are. They're really good when you use them like that. Everybody's seen all the highlight clips on Reddit and God knows where people are throwing Diva bombs in and you're just getting mad amounts of kills. But you cannot underestimate the power of a defensive Diva bomb. It is so good because it will just catch the enemy off guard. So let's see what happens here. This is a really nice bomb. Nice shield. That was a really nice shield by that Reinhardt. Just got his shield up in time. But even though we didn't get any kills, it's wasted the duration of their beat because they can't do anything. Nice escape. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Okay, so at this point, we're dead, right? We're dead. They're using their Diva bomb. We're dead. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. But that was fine. No, honestly, that was fine. That was a totally fine use of that. Soldier! You silly boy. Soldier tried to use his ulti and then he got bopped. Oh, dear. Like, why is he using his Genji ult? What is he doing? What is this person doing? He's dead. What is that Farah using her ult? No, she's going to die. Oh, no. She's not dead. She's not dead. How has this happened? What happened? What just happened there? Oh, my God. It's like welcome to Gold. The fight is over, guys, right? Soldier. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Why is he doing... Look, look at the rocket. The rocket. It's going to drill him in the chest. It's game over. It's a huge unlucky. And then Genji just comes out of nowhere. And Farah's like, no, I'm just going to kill you. And kills him and doesn't die. This is weird. Wow. So many problems there. Soldier should not have ulted. Genji should not have ulted. Farah should not have ulted. But what's happening is Farah now thinks that's a good move because she's... Well, I mean, let's be real. Farah's killed the ulting Soldier before he even got any shots off. She then kills the ulting Genji with her ult. It's a big play. But the problem is with that, right? This is going to sound a little bit like Sty. Why are you even saying this? Like, that Farah's just popped off and killed everyone. Yeah, but more often than not, that Farah using her ulti there is just dead. Like, the enemy team kill her, and then Mercy's left on her own. She dies. They push forward and get the point. Again, this is me speaking from playing where I play the game at. You would not do that with Pharah. You'd be throwing your ulti away. At this level, it's fine. But it's one of those bad habits that player will probably take forward into, like, just being way too crazy with their ulti use. It's like, oh, whatever. We've lost the fight. I'm just going to use it. But then again, I do always say, you're better off being more aggressive than learning to be less aggressive. At least that, in my opinion. I think that's critical. Because if you're too passive, then it's very difficult to sort of get that, like, ugh. So I don't know. Like, it's a bit of both, but I'm worried when I see that happen. Okay, so we're back in the fight. Push forward, go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward. Get in there, get in there, get in there, save him. Cool. Yep, cool, 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 cool. We should have got in there a bit quicker there. Got a defense matrix as we're flying forward. Remember, you can fire as well while you're firing forward. Fire, yeah, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we're already 50% to another bomb as well, which is good news. And you are playing, like, the concept of peel with D.Va, it's kind of simple to explain. So all peel is it's about moving back. So we should have had that fire strike as well. Like, what? Like, just before I explain peel, look, you just got to, like, think of really basic stuff. Like, I'm going to always eat the fire strike. And then just always do it. Because if you take fire strike away from Reinhardt, it really destroys his ultimate generation. That is what that ability is for. It's not for securing kills. It's not for getting kills. He's just throwing that through as many people as possible. Yes, sometimes he'll get a kill. But what he's looking to do is get ultimate charge. Because that's what will win the fight when it breaks out, right? That's what Reinhardt's looking to do. If we eat that and deny that from him, he can't do that. And we screw him over completely. Because Reinhardt's got to be clever. He can't just YOLO fire strike, especially at that kind of range. I mean, watch this. Right, what are we doing here? We're just sort of standing here. We're waiting. Like, our only thought in our head is, I'm going to eat the fire strike, right? I'm waiting for this fire strike. As soon as it comes, it's mine. A bunch of fire comes through. I'm trying to shoot somebody at range where I'm not going to do any damage to them. I mean, the only thing you should be doing at range is micro missiles. I don't mind that. Fire them through. So there's the fire strike. So we just totally ignored it. I will say as well, you could probably use micro missiles a lot more. I don't think you're using it fast enough. Use it on cooldown. All right. Okay. Die on the payload. Die on the payload. Yep. I mean, he's just going to kill all of us, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. But die on the payload, right? Now, the reason why everybody says die on the payload, it's really simple. Because you die on the payload, it doesn't move. When the payload's being contested, it does not move. The best place to die, and the team have to kill you, right? So when I said, I mean, obviously this is the only place you can, oh, hello. This is the only place you can kill yourself on the map, yeah? But you can also just stand on the payload, and the enemy team have to kill you, right? It's the only option. All right, so they're getting pretty close to the checkpoint. Pharah's got another decent kill. It's looking really kind of dodgy. All right. Good. Good, good, good. We backed out. I was waiting for you to just go in and feed. Because at this point here, okay, sure, you could have gone onto the payload, just slightly contested it for a few more seconds and died. It's not worth it though, right? We may as well back off, regroup, and then push. We've lost the point. It doesn't matter. Another thing as well with D.Va, now this is kind of like, I don't want to say this is advanced tech, because I don't think it is. D.Va, on the face of it, is actually kind of simple to play. It's looking at the ground. Now, this might sound weird. Oh, so why the hell would I look at the ground? You can boost looking at the ground. You can look at the ground as you're moving around. D.Va's crit box is a face, the front of the mech, and it's absolutely massive. If I draw a terrible picture of D.Va, so this is D.Va. This is D.Va. That's the fusion cannons. You got these little things as well. Actually, there's one behind me, isn't there? Yeah, that's good enough. That's a good. It's kind of got these things there. I don't know. D.Va, there you go. Right, awesome. It looks like a little piggy with the crosshair. Anyway, there's D.Va. The crit box is literally here. It's right smack bang in the middle of a face. So if you look at the floor, it turns it, and then they can't just spam into your crit box. It's actually kind of cool. But like, it's only usable in certain situations. Like when you're caught out and you're like, oh my god, I've got to get out of there. Turning around and just boosting away is arguably better. But like, it's just one of those little things you can spice into your gameplay. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but it's just, you know, the more you know. Okay, good. We got the fire strike that time. We don't like that bomb. We really do not like that bomb. That bomb is actually terribly bad. in every single possible way. It is so bad, it's made me ill. Right, why are we not boosting the bomb into the air? If we really want to throw the bomb here, which I don't know why we want to throw the bomb, because there's a golden rule here with bombs. I need a shave as well. But there's a golden rule with bombs. Use them when there's confusion in the enemy team. Don't just throw it at the enemy team, because just throwing it at them, they'll be like, oh, there's a bomb. It's the only focus of their concentration. If a fight is breaking out and it's a mess, oh my God, and there's a bomb as well, they don't know, and they get really flustered, and somebody will probably die. It increases the chances that we kill someone. Just YOLOing it on the floor as well is just like terrible. It's just not going to achieve anything. Let's see what this does. You throw it in. Nobody dies from it because they're like, oh, there's a bomb on the floor. I will just hide.
Heroes never die. Get into position. We still need you.
All right, cool. And, you know, it must never be understated how much damage D.Va does. At close, like, when D.Va's in, D.Va does damage. When D.Va's fight... I mean, D.Va... When you boosted someone, you hit them, the bump damage does damage to them. You're firing at them with your fusion cannons as you're getting towards them. And this is really good for us. Genji using his ult there because he's a feeder. Yeah, and then the missiles go. You do a lot of damage, especially when you get real close. Like here, that doesn't achieve anything, right? It's annoying to them. They're like, oh my God, I'm getting shot. You may as well fire your missiles up there and just spam them around. See, why are we not firing our missiles here? So remember, all damage that we do gets us more D.Va bombs. More D.Va bombs we've got, the happier we are. There we go. There's a little bit of missiles. I like it. I like it. You know, and also, it doesn't matter, like, if the enemy D.Va eats all of our missiles.
Behind.
Where did he come from? Right, yeah, we've got to be really careful. Roadhog is going to wreck us. So, yeah. All right, get away, Genji. I hate it when Genji does that. Right, it's not winnable. It's not winnable. Oh, God. That might do us in. Let's kill Ryan. All right, so we've got a decision to make here. What do we do? Now, remember, because our boosters are only on 3-second cooldown, we can help our team here, and then we can get away if we need to. Our main priority is... This is bad news for us, because the payload is going to get to, like, maybe... I don't know, probably here before our team can even get together to recontest. And probably these two are going to die. So all we can realistically do here is try and defense matrix these guys, allow them to disengage while our reinforcements start coming in. If the reinforcements don't come in fast enough, or these guys get killed, we could just get snowballed to the end. But the worst thing to do here would be to die. We've almost got a D.Va bomb, so like, I know it's like a cliche meme thing. Oh my God, just don't die her. What I mean is don't just dive straight onto the payload, right? Because you will die. So we need defense matrix. We're too slow with defense matrix. So our Mercy took a lot of damage there. She should not have taken. We should have had defense matrix up earlier.
Heroes never die.
No, this is classic D.Va. This is classic D.Va. Oh shit, I'm panicking. I've lost my mind. I'm gonna ask you this question: can they kill you? Could they have killed you before you boosted up into the air and threw the bomb? And then as the baby D.Va landed on the high ground and started firing damage into them from above? Could they? Watch this. So here comes the hook, which we really need to respect. Right. Watch our HP. Just watch our HP. I'm watching it. Right. 451 with a ton of armor left. We do not need to press Q here. We do not need to bomb them. What will they do when we bomb them? We already know nobody dies from it, but I would have bet my entire life savings that nobody would die from it. I mean, obviously I know that because I've just watched it. But I would have anyway, because there's so many things for people to hide behind. They could just walk around the corner. If you got hooked, take a deep breath. We're taking a deep breath. And then we boost up into the air. And we throw the bomb. It's more effective. It's a defensive bomb. It gives us time for the team to regroup. It gets the enemy team off the payload. Only for a few seconds, but it might get a kill because it's in the air. I agree using the bomb is the right thing to do. at this point. The way it was used was just you gave it to the enemy team. Okay. Nice, nice. We can get that Zen. Get the Zen. Get the Zen. Yeah. That's fine. We don't mind that. Okay, so we get a hold. I like it. I like it.
Routing power to forward shield. Target eliminated.
All right, nice job.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Complete.
Okay, let's go forward. So,
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
yeah, I mean it's fine, isn't it? So like I wouldn't say you're feeding. You're just making a few. Like I think your ult usage is a bit iffy. And we're just kind of like, I wish you used defense matrix more, and I wish you had like used it when you like simple stuff. Just eat the fire strike, right? It's dead simple. You're just gonna screw over the enemy Reinhardt so hard. Eat the Moira orb. Eat anything that's thrown at you. Okay, maybe Reaper instead of Widow. Now, this is an age-old debate for Overwatch, and I think this will just go into the ends of time with Overwatch, because maybe a Reaper instead of a Widow. You're calling this player out. You're straight away saying, look, I don't think you're good enough on Widow, play Reaper. It kind of doesn't matter, right? Widow could get kills. It could be fine. Widow might not get kills. But the worst thing to do is to call these players out, because they will just get triggered. I'll be very surprised if that player swaps. Let's go forward. Let's see what happens.
That day, I felt alive.
Now, Widow is probably just for the very beginning. To get a pick to the enemy team. I mean, okay. Well, that's not the same guy playing Widow, so who knows? Whatever. It doesn't matter, though. Try not to worry about what your teammates are doing with hero selections and stuff. The secret to... Look, listen. I'm gonna give you guys a secret. Secret to Overwatch competitive and getting SR is to keep your win rate above 50%. And the way to do that is to always focus on yourself. Focus on problems that you're making. Focus on breaking bad habits. Focus on just getting better every game. If you want to go really super into detail on it, watch replays back. Play a match. If you lose, watch it back. Why have I lost? If you win, watch it back. Could I have done something better? Watch replays back. Watching yourself back is such a huge tool, because it will show you, like, you know, like I said earlier on in this video, I'm terrible for jumping. I don't know why I do this. I know that when I'm in a duel, if I'm playing soldier and I'm in a duel with another soldier or a McCree or whatever, and I jump, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. And I will do it. Like, 50% of the time, I'll do it. And I don't know why I do it. I'm like, Sty, why are you jumping? This is so stupid. Stop jumping. Just crouch spam or something. Do not jump. Self-analysis, like just realizing that really simple thing of like, look, if I play better and do the right things, I will win more games. It doesn't matter if I've got somebody feeding their brains out. It doesn't matter if I've got this or that. But the problem with Overwatch is the game puts that front and center, and you see these things and you think, right, that's the reason why I've lost this game. And it can put you on a bit of a downer. But we'll see. All right. So, oh, look at it. Look at that. Look, Widow annihilates that kill. Like, wow. That's huge. We win this fight. Oh. We've got to go in now with this Reinhardt. We've got to go in. He's going to die. We've got to get in there. Get in there and defense matrix him. Get in there. No. Put it on Reinhardt. Okay. I know what you're doing, right? Putting it on top of Orisa is fine because it's eating the fire coming from Orisa. But we have to put it on Reinhardt. The reason for that is the fire directed at him will get eaten from multiple sources, not just the one source of the Orisa.
That got me.
Right? Now you might think, well, that's a bit over the top, Sty. What the hell? It's not. It really isn't. Is there a hog? Yeah, there's a hog in the hotel. Okay, we get in his face. I like it. Defense matrix in his face. Like, hog is a worry for us because he's going to destroy us. Yeah.
Yeah, coming there. We're dead.
Yeah. So, let's talk about enemy team comp. Now, I don't want this to be... How do I phrase this? So, you're playing into a McCree, a Roadhog, and a Sombra as a diva. This is problematic because you get hacked, you're screwed. You don't do anything. McCree's just going to plink, 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 dink, dink, dink you all day long because you're such a massive target, and he can flashbang you if you get close to him. Hog can just hook you through defense matrix and just have his filthy way with you, right? You're such a massive target. A lot of his pellets will hit you when he primary fires at point blank range, or even when he alternate fires at you and hits you. So you're going to take a ton of damage here. That's not to say D.Va still can't work. It can very much work, but you have to alter the way you play. This means we can't be in front of Reinhardt's barrier too much, because we get hooked, it's going to be a problem.
All systems checked out.
We need to get out of here now. No, we need to get out. We need to get... So, okay. You're probably thinking, Sty, why are you shouting you need to get out? Look at the kill feed, right? What I'm saying, like, it's in reference to getting away from Roadhog, because this is going to happen. We're going to get demeched again. We're very lucky there. We are super lucky. And that's actually the first time I've seen you do that in this game. You're D.Va, you're mobile. If you do need healing, just go and get a health pack. Right, we need to be careful of this hog. Right, hook down. It's go time. Reinhardt's in. Now, there's a decision to be made here, right? And I would be cheeky as hell here. You know what I'd do? I'd throw the D.Va bomb at him. I'd just throw it at him. Our Reinhardt's gone in, yeah, because he's mental. We could go in and protect him, but they're going to be focused on him. We go forward now and throw the D.Va bomb in the air, like aim for this sort of direction, could cause chaos. And that's what we're looking to do. Deploy the bomb when there's chaos. See, he's in. He's fighting there, Reinhardt. What are we doing? We're not doing anything here. We're not doing... This is the single worst bit of gameplay you showed me all video long, right? Right. Okay, this is just bad. This is actually bad. Watch what happens here. So, my mad plan of throwing the bomb in at the start. Yeah, I love it because I come up with a plan. But just watch what happens, right? So, hook comes, we dodge it, it's fine, whatever. We're getting spammed. Reinhardt's gone in. We know he's fighting their Reinhardt. So, what we do here, we've got two decisions. We support our Reinhardt, we YOLO D.Va bomb. The worst decision to make is to slowly walk forward, firing into a barrier when we're not even in optimal range. What are we achieving here? Like, what are we achieving? And then we boost in. And at the end of our boost, we deploy the bomb, so it is just effectively sitting on the floor. I mean, Hog uses ulti and dies, whatever, but that is not good play. That is... That to me is showing me that... I think you were confused. You were like, do I say... What is that, ulti? Ah! See what I mean? Right, there's a lot of things happening here. So firstly, I think you were confused. I think you were like, do I save Reinhardt? Do I bomb? What do I do? What do I do? And I just walk forward shooting a barrier. Just make a decision and do it, right? But not walk forward and shoot a barrier outside optimal range. That is not a decision to make. This Pharah is triggering me. Because, and I'm gonna throw this out there to all the gold players, right? This Pharah is thinking, I'm having the best game of my life. I'm just annihilating everyone. I'm using all my ults. Look at these mad kills I'm getting. We've won this fight. This kill on Lucio means nothing. This kill with our ultimate means that we've given them our ultimate for Lucio's life. I'd trade that because Lucio's going to get back. The payload isn't going to move for ages, right? They will get back. It is like on Iconvolt when you capture the first point and the payload moves to the door. And before the portcullis even opens, everybody blasts their ultimates. Nothing is happening. Nobody's moving. Okay. So we're on a cleanup mission. It's fine.
Heroes never die.
See, Pharah, if she stayed on the point with her ultimate, if the enemy team did regress altogether, we could blast them with the ultimate and everything, right? Instead, she's pushed forward, and it's such... I mean, I know this isn't focused on Pharah, but we've got to highlight this when we see it. It's so annoying to me because it's such a gold thing to do, right? Don't do it.
Escort the payload.
All right, we can go on it. We can go on that. I think I just heard a Sombra, but we can go on that. We should push forward. Go in there. Okay, whatever. What is Sombra doing? Get down there and help him. Thank you. I know he was hacked, but you should have been down there before. I do remember as well, you can spam jump. So when you're boosting with D.Va and when you spam jump, you will like go a little bit further forward. But it kind of doesn't matter for most things. Anyway, right. Eat that ball. Like it.
Time to raise
I like it. So yeah, I really like it. So what I want to, I really like this. So when Sombra reveals herself, putting that much pressure on it is great. Is really great because it means that she's got to get the hell out of there. And Sombra might get cheeky and think, no, I'm going to wait a bit longer, just get a bit more ult charge, shooting you in the face with the machine pistol. But you do damage to her, and all it takes is exactly what happened there. Moira to just take notice as well, and she's dead. Great play. Great play.
Regenerating your cellular.
Get up there. Get up there.
We still need
Huge. Huge. Yeah, just keep going. Like it. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, back to Defense Matrix the Reinhardt. Defense Matrix Ryan.
Surrender to my will.
Okay.
behind you.
Cool, nice. Alright, cool. This is looking good so far.
barrier.
We've almost got another bomb as well.
Boosters engaged.
Nice, nice boop.
Come on.
The payload
Good.
has reached the checkpoint.
Right, Defense Matrix, come on. You're a bit too slow with Defense Matrix. We're good. Like, if he gets hooked down Reinhardt, DM on him, we'll save him. DM is an incredibly... Okay. Right then. This is looking spicy ripe for a bomb, isn't it? So I was waiting for this. When they start investing ultimates, what can you do? Defensive Diva bomb. Remember, right? Like, we touched on this earlier on in the video, but you've got a defensive bomb and you've got an offensive bomb. These are two different ways of using Diva's bombs, right? They're both equally as good. And when our reaction points or triggers for a defensive bomb, dead simple one, is when they start attacking us. If they start investing ultimates, they start pushing into us, Diva bomb goes out. It will wreck them because they're like, oh my god, they want to attack them, and then they die. The other examples are, you know, we just need to keep things alive, contest the point. Every Diva knows about that, right? But that defensive bomb, when you use it, when they're attacking us, it is so powerful. So, I mean, all you do here, it's dead simple. We just lob the bomb in the air. You boost, aim up into the air, boost, jump out the mech. It'll conserve momentum, the mech, and it'll just keep going forward, and it'll explode in the air, right? That's what we want to do. And I know you know how to do this because you've kind of shown, but let's see what you do. No. This is... Famous last words. I said, you know, that is not the bomb. That is not the bomb. It's got to go into the air. Do not throw it on the ground. It is such a bad use of the bomb because they can... Let's see if this gets kills. But again, this is one of those bombs where I don't think it's going to do too much. Unless the other team just stand in the way.
Nerf this.
Excellent reaction off there, Lucio. But that bomb... I mean, it's removed sound barrier. It is just not a good bomb. All right, this is fine. So this is good, right? So even though this has gone from bad to bad, and then it's gone a little bit better, they've used a lot of ultimates here. So just go through what they've used, right? So I think a lot of the time, players can be like, oh my god, we've lost this fight and we've lost it so hard, they've wiped us out. My team is terrible. No. Look at it this way. They've used Deadeye. They've used Orisa Bongo. They've used EMP just. They've used Hog uses ultimate as well. 4 ultimates they've used in that fight. That is mental. That is like terrible. But they've literally destroyed their ult economy. We don't care about dying. Like, it's whatever. Just get out. Like, where are we going? where are we going? Oh, help him! Eat the orb, Defense Matrix. DM.
Heroes never die.
That's really lucky. We could have eat that more. We could have scoffed the Moira orb. Okay, so what I want to do is just stay behind the Reinhardt. If he goes in, we need to go in and help him. But they do now have a Zarya. Nice, huge play. Okay, now we like Reaper on the enemy team because we can just screw him over. In fact, this is a catastrophically bad hero selection by the enemy team. Diva just destroys him in every possible way because you just stop him doing damage with Defense Matrix. And when he uses his ulti, you just Defense Matrix him. And you're like, you crap, Reaper. What are you doing? What are you doing, son? But maybe it's better than them playing, I don't know, Sombra. Because they're probably getting flamed heavily on their team. Okay, we can't Defense Matrix that, so don't worry about that. But we can still slap Defense Matrix on Reinhardt.
Time to raise
That's
my
fine.
feet.
Get in there. Just get in there with him. We've got to get in with this guy. He's so aggressive.
Tactical goggles activated.
All right, this is just... So at this point, we're just using everything. We've almost won. We just fly up into the air. Diva bomb in the air. Just Diva bomb in the air. Right, I said that you knew how to Diva bomb. You do not know how to Diva bomb. I am going to show you in the... Right, I don't care about this anymore. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to Diva bomb because you are driving me absolutely bloody wild with this. I can't explain how wild I am. Right, hang on a second. Okay, this is how you Diva bomb. Watch this. Watch what I do with boost. Watch how I throw the Diva bomb. It is dead simple, right? You what, mate? Watch this, right? Watch.
Nerf this.
See how the Diva bomb goes in the air? It's dead easy. Throw it in the air. You just boost and jump out of the mech. Whatever direction you're looking at, you boost and then woo. Let's just get another one very quickly just to show you. What you don't do is do it on the... It's just... Throw it on the ground. This also might be really loud, but whatever. Come on, Diva bomb. Give me. Maybe I should have just gone into a custom game. Right, so we got it again. I'm just going to throw it over there this time. All I'm going to do is boost. I'm going to flick. You basically boost in the direction you want it to go. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can do. Like, you can boost. I'm not showing you advanced crazy where we flick it up walls and God knows what. We just need to learn the basic one. And all we do is we aim where we want it to go. We boost and then we press Q, right? Boost Q. We're out. Look. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, guys. That's the end of OverAnalzyed. If you enjoyed the show, then remember, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell. Doing that really helps the channel. Liking the video does as well. This is the way YouTube works these days with the algorithm and all of that stuff. So any support you guys can give me like that, it means the world to me. And it means we can grow our community as well and more people can get involved in our wonderful stuff. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for the support. I've been Stylosa. This has been Unit Lost. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa. It's also @Stylosa on Instagram. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.